Good morning, History of American Government. Let's take a look at where we are today. We are in the executive branch, and we're finishing it up. We're trying to get everything wrapped up with the executive branch here by Friday, so we can move on to the judicial branch next week, and that would be quarter two. So let's click on the executive branch module here and see where we are. This is our week this week, okay? So what we have are a couple things. We have your Electoral College paper, all right? Let's take a look at that. Some of you have done this, some of you haven't. Your job here is to figure out, should the United States keep the Electoral College, right? Modify the Electoral College or replace it with a popular vote. We know that the Electoral College is the system we have to currently elect the president. It features each state getting votes based on the number of representatives and their 2 senators, and it takes 270 to win the Electoral College. So it's possible to win the Electoral College and not win the popular vote, which has happened several times. There's a good video, pros and cons of the Electoral College, and a nice reading here, which goes through, I think, some really good arguments that you guys will find pretty simple to understand. Let's take a look at that first. Advantages and disadvantages of the Electoral College, okay? Well, it talks about it in very simple terms. Prevention of victory solely based on urban regions. That's one of the advantages. So, you know, the election is at New York, Los Angeles, Dallas, and Chicago, deciding who wins the presidential election. Assist in federal character, division of powers, and then there's some disadvantages that it goes through too, right? Right here, disadvantages. Swing states, voter turnout, less popular states, okay? So you can kind of figure out what you think about the Electoral College should be kept or not. So use this outline to help you with your paragraph. What are the 2 most important reasons? What are the 2 most important reasons to replace it? Then come up, trying to balance it out. Think in your mind what would be the best way to go. And then start with a thesis. Something like maybe this. The United States should modify the Electoral College and increase the number of votes in the House of Representatives or something. Or the United States should allow the Electoral College to be based on congressional districts instead of winner take all, to allow more competitiveness, where people would maybe feel like, they should come out and vote, especially if you're in a liberal district in Texas, although Texas is close this year, you might not come out. If you're a conservative in California and you live in a conservative congressional district, you might say, well, the election doesn't matter because all the other districts are going to vote, for the liberal candidate. So that's what your job is, about an 8-sentence paragraph. That's your writing for this unit. Let's take a look at what else you have. Aha, it is test time, okay? So, couple things. No one was at the Q&A Monday. We do have a review session for the exam. Wednesday the 28th, okay? Wednesday, October 28th, there'll be a review session for the exam. We had sent out one last night if anybody wanted to jump on, but we'll have our official review session tonight. And if you need to go over anything for the exam, that is released today. And then there'll be a paper help session on Thursday, October 29th. But check this out, okay? Thursday and Friday, your exams are open, okay? I've released them early this morning. Instead of 8 p.m., they're ready to go now. So you can do the reading summative and the multiple choice summative the next couple days in class, right? For me, or you can work on the paragraph. I think the best thing to do if you're in class today on Wednesday is start on the paragraph structure, and then Thursday and Friday you can finish the exams. We'll have help with the paper at a Canvas conference. Mr. Jeanette will take care of that Thursday, October 29th. I'll do a review tonight. If anybody needs help with the content here before you take your tests, so you understand what's going on with the executive branch, okay? So for me, Black Day in class today, start your paper, okay? There's a Quizlet review, and there's a study guide here to help you start reviewing for the test. Let's get the paper done, right? And you can go over here some questions, and then the answers are down here for you, and then you can move forward, okay? I hope to see you soon. Thanks, bye.